think if we were to look at the big picture for Colorado in 2010, it's sort of a return to stability, but not growth. So we see certain sectors losing at a slower rate. We see certain sectors going back to growth mode as they were prior to 2009, most significantly of those professional and business services. And so we see that process as really providing stability and putting the state economy in a position poised for more sustained growth in 2011 and 2012. Interestingly enough, in this recession, if you look back to 2008, Colorado had positive job growth and was actually one of the top 10 states for job growth in 2008. So we really went into the recession substantially later than the national economy did. And the Rocky Mountain West, a lot of the Rocky Mountain West actually did pretty well early on, including Wyoming, Utah, maybe not so much Arizona because of the housing issues, but a lot of the parts of the West did well. On the other hand, in 2009, the declines in this part of the country have been much more severe than the nation as a whole. Our job loss this year, which is going to be over 4%, is going to be higher than the national rate of job loss for this particular year, and will rank about somewhere around 30th in terms of top to bottom in terms of where we are for our economy and employment. So both Colorado and the Rocky Mountain region has had a much more difficult 2009. And I think the real issue is 2010 and beyond. Because many states in this part of the country went into the recession later, do we recover later? Do we recover in sync? Do we recover earlier because of characteristics of a particular economy? We still have some serious kinks to work through. Government finance is one of them. We talk about state government finance, but local governments are going to have to contend with the depressed revenues of 2009, growth, but probably not very much growth in 2010 revenues. So we see local governments having this year to adjust in terms of cost containment for the 2010 year. And when we look at that overall, that's one of the areas that has been adding jobs. Federal, state, and local employment has been adding jobs to the state economy over the last several years. And in 2010, that's actually going to slow the state economy down. That's going to be one of the areas that actually has job contraction in 2010.